So these are the Avian Canary bars. I got them a few weeks ago and was looking very forward to trying them out. Mainly because people were panning how the lack of stiffness that people found with them, which I have not found. Are they super stiff? No. Are they noodles? Also, no. I'm 66.7 kilo rider, 147 pounds. Sorry if my conversion's bad, but more importantly, I'm a track sprinter, a 500-meter specialist and match sprint specialist, so I can lay down some watts relative to my size, and these are very, very comfortable bars. They don't terrify me at all. I mainly got them because A, they look cool, they're stupid light, and more importantly, I love the bend. I've always been fascinated with integrated stems and handlebars, but they invariably always fall short as far as the bend relative to where you put your hoods and, more importantly, the actual bend of the bars. Pardon my rap. This is the Silka Nastro Pilati tape that I'm trying out and I don't like, but that said. The only odd thing about these bars is the clamp force for the stem part is about 7 Newton meters. I think it might be 8. Something, it's really high. It's higher than your normal 5.5, even 6. I think they want you to do it 8 or 9. I only did it at 7. And people said that if it starts creaking, you got to increase the torque. Speaking of adjustments, what I like about it is it comes with a nice light out front integrated, not integrated, out front mount. I think it comes. I have got a Garmin on here. It probably comes with the Wahoo. It's in the box. Also, it comes with an integrated GoPro that you can take off, mount you can take off. The only thing that was not cool was the bolt holes are not centered straight, which wasn't a big deal. What I mean by that is when you mounted the out front and center, it wasn't centered. It'd be cocked a little bit. So all I did was, since this is carbon fiber, I just enlarged the hole, ovalized the hole laterally. So I just basically tilted the mount towards straight. Other cool thing is I have a spur cycle bell, and I was able to carefully mount it on the bar without scraping it or causing any stress risers. And I actually went and used the smaller band that I thankfully saved. I took off the one that fit my 31.6 bars and was able to use the one, I guess this is for the old school 26.0, and just bent it to an oval. And I should like it. It looks kind of like a bullet out front. Okay, back to the bar bend. What I like about it is with a normal steer angle, 72, 73, this portion's flat. What I've seen a lot of integrated bars, it dips down. I like it flat. And more importantly, coming from a set of 3T 36 wide at the hood bars. I think the Ergonova, they're insanely light. Well, part of the reason why they're insanely light is that they hacked off the last 2 inches of the bar. So when you're in the hooks, it's fine. But as you kind of like want to move your hands around a little bit, you really can't go too far, where this is just your traditional full-length bar. That said, I forgot to mention at the very beginning, if you're watching this, you probably know that this whole integrated setup without the mount, the computer mount, is 247 grams, 250 grams. It might be 270 with the, but anyway, it's less than 270, 275. I'll have to post a picture of it that I took when I weighed it. It's very light. And also, back to the width thing, the other main thing was the bar width, the bar bend, and the bar width. The bar width is special on these is because at the hoods, it's 34 and 38 down at the drops, the ends of the drops. And that's what I really want. As again, I'm a track sprinter, and I race with 27.5. Yes, that's correct. 27.5 wide handlebars. And so I'm trying to replicate as narrow as much as possible that position without being totally squirrely on a road bike. And I just love the way this is set up. I got my hoods tilted in just a little bit. Not that I race UCI road ever, just on the track. I think that's at least 10 degrees. But these are great bars. I love the fact that this is semi-aero. It's semi-round, semi-aero, not totally flat. I just love the look of these bars. Again, the flexing or lack of stiffness, I actually find very, very comfortable on the bike. The bike just handles well with the bars. They're not scary at all. Granted, I haven't stomped on these bars, but that's what I have my track bike for. I just like taking this bike out for a ride. The bar bend is so comfortable. The bars itself are comfortable. The comfort level, just from the dampening of the unstiff bars, is great. It tracks straight. No complaints. I'm not a heavyweight rider. If you're a heavyweight rider, you probably want to go get the Falcon bar, which is their more heavy one. This also, speaking of which, this is their upgraded one with the graphene or whatever. They added up some little bit more to the layup, so it's a little bit stiffer than the original version. So I guess this is 2.0. And that said, I was not in a hurry to put these on. I was looking forward to them, but I'm not in a hurry to put these on. So I wasn't in a hurry to get them. And so I went ahead and ordered them through Avian, and they were great. They actually reached out to me a couple weeks after I put the order in to ask me about what kind of steer or what kind of bike I have, and more importantly, what kind of steerer I have, so they can print out the appropriate spacers. Turns out I'm using a standard steerer, so they didn't need to do that. And like 3 weeks later, it showed up. I was actually racing into my national championships, and I got the alert that a package was going to be delivered. And I got home and had a nice little care package, which was in that box that I showed in the opening. So yeah, these are great bars. Let me go to the other side. Are there stiffer bars out there? For sure. I'm sure there are. Are these as bad as people make them out to be? No, not at all, especially not for the $299 I paid for them or whatever, shipped. Yeah, can't beat it at all. Highly recommend.